gonna be Spider-Man. I'm gonna right from here to there, to that block. Spider-Man! 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 Spider-Man!
Let's forget the things we can't change, the tears and the shame. We've so much to gain if our hearts beat for the here and the now. We'll make it somehow. What do you say? Look up to the sky and see the light. Feel the air in your lungs, it'll be alright. Every breath that you take means you're in the fight. Let it take you high.
Good morning, Keep It Crazy family. So today is kind of such a bittersweet day. I'm officially putting Aurora in preschool. So I'm super excited because I think it'll be so good for her. But on the other end, I'm so sad because she hangs out with me 24/7 all day. So for her to go and not be around her 24/7 and also I worry about like her epilepsy, but I guess they're putting together this whole like seizure plan that we're gonna put together and sign. So that does make me feel a lot better. So how they're gonna handle basically if she has a seizure at school. So I'm walking into the preschool right now and I'm so nervous but excited. It's kind of weird. You ready to go to preschool? Yeah. We just left the preschool and I met with the speech pathologist and she is so amazing. So she's gonna do a total communication with her. So she's gonna see how she does with communication devices versus sign language versus verbal and kind of test her in all of those areas, and then whichever one she does the best with is the one that they're really gonna push hard and work with a lot. So I'm really looking forward to this and I'm so glad that she's finally getting into the right speech pathologist and I hope that it really helps. So from here though, I have a couple hours where I'll have no kids at home. I have Jamie, but what I was thinking that would be something really good is to kind of get back into shape and be able to start working out again. So it's really amazing. We have a little small town that used to have no gym or anything, and they just opened a gym about a year ago. So I'm gonna go inside and check it out and see if it's something I wanna join. When I got home, Harley didn't seem to be doing very well. She's throwing up, she's had diarrhea, and now she's just shaking and she won't eat anything. So I'm gonna take her into the vet and see how she's doing and what we can do to make her feel better. And Max came with me. Really? Not feeling good. So it is the next morning from when I did the footage from earlier. I just couldn't really finish vlogging yesterday about this topic. I was having a really hard time and crying about it anytime I talked about it. And I didn't want to cry on any more vlogs coming up. So I just want to do kind of a background story of what is really going on. So about a week and a half ago, our little puppy, the Pomeranian, his name is Ryder, our little white fluffy one, went missing. And we were looking everywhere. We went to the pound, we drove around everywhere. I also posted on our community Facebook page and I had several neighbors looking for him. And we just couldn't find him. I thought for sure somebody had taken him. So we were getting ready to put up flyers around, our area. And the kids were super sad and upset about this. And Max and I decided to go in the backyard and look around and call him and just, see if we could get him to come back. And when Max and I walked in the backyard, underneath some bushes, like back in these little trees, we saw him, and unfortunately he had passed away. And I thought maybe a coyote got him. I didn't know what happened, but there was no bite marks or anything on him. So I don't know how he passed away. He wasn't sick, he wasn't acting different, he was his normal playful self. I don't know. And so it really worried us because we have 2 other dogs, and what if he got into poison, or what if, you know, all these different things are going through your mind. Parvo, though they've been vaccinated, I mean, there is still a chance that they can get something like that. And I wasn't gonna talk about this topic on our channel because the kids were so devastated and crying and upset, which is why we didn't film the Ryder thing, nor did filming even cross my mind, because all of us were just crying so much, and it was just this moment between our family. And I didn't want the kids to look back at that and remember that time, because it was such a hard time that they were going through. But as a lot of you guys know, dogs are a big part of our family, and I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. They're a member of our family, and they mean so much to us. So when you experience a death or something like that, it feels like you lost a family member, and it's a really hard thing to go through. About 2 days after Ryder passed away, Harley started getting sick. And Harley is our brown Chihuahua, and she started throwing up, having diarrhea, having all these different issues. And so, as you guys saw, we took her to the vet yesterday, and they called me this morning, and this is so sad. Hopefully she doesn't have parvo, so I am thankful for that. But the condition she has is called pancreatitis, and basically what causes that can be really high stress, and can be change of diet, several other things. But what we think happened in this case is that she is so sad because her and Ryder were best friends. They would get up at 5 in the morning and just play together. You didn't see one without the other. So I think she basically is dying of a broken heart, and she's so sad that Ryder passed away, and it caused her so much stress that it's causing this pancreatitis. And basically it is life-threatening. However, because we got it treated early and she's getting fluids and nutrients and everything through the hospital right now, we are praying that she's gonna make it through this. So I had heard of this thing before, especially like in older couples, like when one passes away shortly after the other one does, because they were so in love, or there was so that bond there. But I didn't know in dogs that that could be the same thing, but apparently I guess it can be. So at this point, I'm just waiting for the doctor from the hospital to give me a call, and then we can figure out if we're gonna go pick her up or if she needs some more time in the hospital. So good news is Harley made it through the night, and she's actually doing pretty good this morning, and they do think that she's gonna make it through this. She's still really sick and not eating, so we have to get a special prescription food and different things that we have to do with her. So they're gonna train us how to give her all of that medication and everything that she needs, but I'm so glad that she's doing good. So they said it's still gonna be a little bit because they have to take out the catheter and everything and make sure that she's good to go home. So we cannot wait though. So we drove, it's about 45 minutes from our house, and we're gonna eat some lunch, and we're just gonna hang out until they call us, because the second that we can go get our Harley, we're gonna go get her. So Hallie came with us because she also had to go to the dermatologist to check on her Accutane stuff, which is going really, really well. And she only has 4 weeks left.
Something like that.
Something like that. She doesn't have very long, so we're so excited that her skin is clearing up and looking so good. And we decided to eat at Wendy's, so we're gonna go in there now. Is Wendy's your favorite?
I love Wendy's. Like, oh.
We did get Alex's glasses.
Oh yeah, we got Alex's glasses.
We got his out.
And we got a hard case, guys.
Hard case.
Yep.
So he will be so excited when he gets home, because he said he's been blind for the last few days. Are you putting fries in your ice cream?
Yep.
Is it so good?
I was gonna dip mine and then you double dipped, and I'm like, no, I'm not about that life.
Oh, double dipper in the house.
Double dip, but you bit that fry in half.
Oh, double dipper.
Care guys, Allie's double dipper.
And yet you still ate it anyway. Did your big sister teach you that?
Yeah.
Are you dipping your fries in your ice cream? Is this so good? All right, so Harley is ready to be picked up, so we are going into the vet office right now. meeting with the doctor and talking more about Harley and her condition, she's not doing very well, and she's not eating anything yet. She's a little more hydrated because they've been giving her IV fluid, but they had all this IVs and all this stuff that they wanted us to take home. But the doctor at the end of the day recommended that she stay another night. So unfortunately, we are not picking Harley up, and we're gonna go ahead and leave her one more night. And hopefully by tomorrow she's doing better, and I really hope that she pulls through this.